Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hotdog Hour. I am sorry you caught me in a moment of deep reflection. See, folks, it's the end of the year. And the end of the year is a time where you plan, pivot, promise, and pray. See, anything is possible right now in the new year. And right now we are in the key pivotal moments where nothing matters. It is that end of the year spirit where you take stock in what you did and what you didn't do. And you take that bittersweet joy and just do your damn best to make sure it doesn't turn into spiraling depression. Also, Santa's coming. So what did you do this year? Are you a reflective person? Do you use the end of the year as a time to reflect? A time to get excited? A time to learn? Or do you use it as a time of the year to get scared and sad? To retreat further behind? Reflection is a powerful tool. It can be used to empower. It can be used to dispel. And it will be used today on the Hotdog Hour. It's almost that time of year, folks. The time to start all over again. But for now, let's get started. Hey guys, got the TP! Yo! Hey guys, Steve, what's going on, guys?
Hey man, I'm tired of Alex always picking the game. He always wins.
Hey Steve, shut up!
All right, guys, this is it for the game, okay? And the winner of this is the winner of bragging rights till next weekend, okay?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. What U.S. painter lived from 1860 to 1961?
Matt, time for now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1.5. 1 3/4.
I got it. Matt is correct!
Yeah!
You're fucking cheating! The counting isn't right! That's cheating! You broke the rules!
Man, what are you talking about?
The counting! You said 3, 2, 1, and then 1.5. That's wrong. It would be 3, 2, 1, half. 1.5 is bigger than 1. It would go 3, 2, 1, half, 4th, 0. He cheated. He's breaking the rules. It doesn't count.
Low blow, bro.
You guys hate that I win. You hate that I win every time. You have to cheat to win. Right? Guys, Steve.
Hey, it's alright, man. It's just a game. Hey, let's just pick up the pieces, Okay, everyone just calm down, okay? Hey, we can still have a good time, okay?
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Okay.
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. It's all right.
So what happens when you lose in the final round like that? Does anybody know?
I don't know, man. I didn't read the rules.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest today is a very special friend of mine. And what do I always say? And by the end of this, he's going to be a friend of yours too. Give it up for Monte Marshall!
Woo! Hey guys.
That's right. And don't you be afraid to clap back there. Okay, studio audience.
This place is haunted of clapping ghosts.
Yes, haunted of clapping ghosts, which is a good starting point, right? Because what really is more reflective than a ghost? And I don't just mean literally. I just mean, God, is anything more reflective than being stuck in purgatory?
Thinking about what you should have done while you were alive. Yes. I think about that all the time.
Do you think that ghosts are just people who overthink? Like, do you think being a ghost has anything to do with death? Or do you think being a ghost has everything to do with the fact that maybe you're just an overly reflective or like person who just thinks too much?
I think it's any person that had anxiety while they were alive. For every minute that you had anxiety, you have to become a ghost. So that's my anti-anxiety speech about ghosts.
Oh, I'm fucking fucked then.
Yeah, you're gonna be a ghost forever, brother.
What the fuck? Okay, so that was my next question. I was like, do you think that other ghosts scout people during their life and they're like, he's gonna be a fucking ghost?
We'll be ghost homies in the future.
We'll be ghost boys in the future.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's go.
Oh,
can't wait.
shit. Guys, Monty is here. Monty, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much. Just reflecting on my life.
Reflecting on everything.
Yeah, thinking about how much balder and fatter I got this year.
Really?
Yeah, I charted.
Well, I think you're looking pretty svelte.
Thanks. I try to wear oversized clothing now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Vertical stripes.
Vertical stripes, not horizontal.
Vertical stripes.
As you get older, you just got to figure out, your adjustments.
We were outside and you said something pretty interesting where we were saying how, the end of the year is very reflective and it's just like, it just feels different, right? Like it feels like there's a feeling in the air that's different.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it together in 2 weeks.
Right. Like, and why see, the end of the year feeling is what makes me believe in the universe, because I'm like, there's definitely a feeling just in the air that everybody feels, right? Like
Right.
it just,
It's the time I'm gonna check all of the horoscopes to see how I need to plot out the coming year.
yes.
Is Mercury gonna be in retrograde for the first 2 months?
Right. I looked up last night, for example, what year on the Chinese zodiac calendar, whatever, is next year. It's year of the horse.
It's like Fire Horse too, right?
Yeah, I didn't read anything more than that.
Oh, well, as a man who reads all of the horoscopes, as a single man, you have to know all of the horoscopes and reflect on.
You're a horse boy.
Yeah. Was it just the year of the rat?
I think so, because Diddy's gone. How are we feeling, man? It's the end of the year. Do you have a good reflection or a bad reflection on the end of the year?
Good. I started journaling this year.
You started journaling.
Yeah.
I have started journaling this year, and by that I mean I journaled for 3 days.
So I would try to make up for it if I skipped any days, and then there was parts in the journal that were 2.5 weeks of no. And I tried to go back through my calendar and be like, all right, I'm gonna info dump. I haven't gone back and looked at anything. I haven't really reflected as much on it, but I like being able to just put all my naughtiness back into a little notebook,
Yeah, but I would think that the act of writing is still reflection.
Yeah,
because I think writing sometimes is how you reflect on almost how your subconscious is maybe feeling. Like, you ever write something and then you go like,
Yeah, all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll be like, oh, slept until 3 again. And I'm like, oh, there was 3 days in a row that I didn't wake up before noon. That's a naughty boy there. Let's get that under control.
Yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes when I'm on a roll writing, it doesn't even feel like I'm like, I don't know where I'm getting this from. I'm just writing it. I don't know where I'm getting it from. And that's something that I feel like, it's like it's coming from inside, but you don't know where. And it's like sometimes the act of writing is you're reflecting in real time and then you're like putting it out on paper.
You're tapping into the source.
Tapping into the source.
You got ghost writers.
You got ghost writers.
They're moving my hand.
I do think that. Do you think that being a ghost has to do with the manner in which you were killed or the mood when you were killed?
I think it goes back to if you have unfinished business. If you didn't wrap things up. Maybe if you didn't reflect.
But is that according to you or according to the universe?
Oh, the universe. You have no.
So you mean like, so someone, right, because that's why some ghosts like don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because the universe is like, you got to figure out, and they're like, dude, I don't fucking care,
fuck
bro.
you, universe.
I'm literally chilling. I'm like, I feel like being a ghost would be fun, but do you think it would get old?
Not walking through a wall, man. Every single
I think
time.
that'd be sick.
Yeah. And you really understand feng shui better.
Yeah, you really do. What kind of rules, like, are you... Can you ascend levels of being a ghost? Like, it's like you're stuck in purgatory, like we're saying, you're not reflecting. Can you just...
Middle
Do
management
you think
ghost?
that there's, like, ghost racism? Like, do you think that there's, like, more enlightened ghosts, less enlightened ghosts?
Wow.
Do you think that it even exists there?
Like, the lowest level is, like, a ghost in an orphanage. And then it's, like, a ghost in an abandoned hospital. Then it's a ghost at, like, a old church. And then
Not even. I think it's like the reflection. So, like, ghosts are past race, but they're still racist, obviously. I mean, what else are you going to do?
What's the whole point of being a ghost?
Right. What's the point of being a ghost? So it's like maybe they're just looking at people who are more or less reflective.
Maybe
like
ghosts
this
are
fucking
ghosts
guy.
because they were racist. And
We just won an award.
They have to figure out, like, they have to watch the races get closer and more progressive, and it's a torture for them.
Wait. Listen here. New story idea. Racist ghost becomes woke to save his family who are living for when they become ghosts. Okay.
So we solved ghosts. Let's reflect on that.
Yeah, man, it's the end of the year, bro. And it's the end of the year, and it's a weird time of year. It's it's definitely bittersweet, right?
It's cold.
It's definitely cold. It's brick, yo. As some of them
Mad
say.
brick, yo.
It is mad brick, son.
Which makes you stay inside and, like, ruminate more. You're wearing, like, a sweater.
So you think maybe that's why? Do you think sometimes I think about life, and I think life is really deep. And then other times I think life isn't deep at all. And actually it is just like distract yourself or idle hands do the devil's work. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
like sometimes I really do think it's that simple. Like,
Yeah. Dude, I'm thinking about how, like, you reflect by water, but you also reflect by fire. And maybe it's like the different elements bring out reflection where you actually have to think about yourself.
I love that.
Right? Like, because if you're by a fire pit or if you're trapped inside during the winter, you're by a fireplace, you're, like, reflecting. You're looking at fire. You're at a cold lake house just staring out into a lake. You're down at the beach on the summertime. You're staring at the waves for 3.5 hours. You're on
Watch them
mushrooms.
crash, yeah. Or if you like go into the woods.
Yeah.
If you're in a log cabin or something and you're in a forest and you're just like, I need some solitude to just like chill. You know what I mean? Wow, that is interesting. Yeah, it's funny because it feels like our society and the way it's going is set up to make us less reflective.
Oh yeah, constant, like, processing of information so that you can't just sit. I have to force myself to, like, I'm like, all right, put your phone over there. You're actually going to sit down and watch this documentary.
Yeah.
You're not going to two-screen it this time.
Yeah, you're not going to two-screen it. Oh, did you remember that when Netflix made that thing where they make shows for 2 screens because they know people are, and I'm like, bro. And they just bought Warner Brothers. Anyway.
We'll never reflect.
But doesn't it feel that way? I always think that where I'm like, it feels like, which makes sense, right? If I was in charge, I'd be like, I want them to be mindless drones who don't reflect, who I can steer in any direction I please, right? I mean, that's what I would do. That makes sense. So it's like,
Well, a certain big delivery company who also owns a streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you watch
Sears catalog.
yes, Sears, we're looking at you. When you watch like a live or streaming thing on their service, you can now click on that and have it ordered through your phone,
What
so
the
that you're
fucking
fully
fuck?
integrated with the two screens.
What you're saying is they created a full 2-screen ecosystem.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, shoot yourself, dude. It's so interesting how I was talking to someone else about this, like, history, where I was like, that's been the every like improvement that like does help our lives. That's what you basically trade off, is like autonomy and like fulfillment, and like it's weird because right now we live in a time where everything's so convenient and time saving and quick and lightning fast, but it feels like we have no time.
Right, but
apparently my life is very optimized, but I have no time to reflect at all. It feels like I have no time to reflect.
because they're fully integrating you into the Matrix. It's awesome looking back at all these like films that were like, oh man, that's crazy how they think the future is going to be, and then
well,
we're
dude,
in it.
I was just reading this thing today, or watching this thing today about Alex Jones when he was going, and it was a clip of him on YouTube, and he's going. The government works with Hollywood. Hollywood makes films, and what they're doing is they're not making films to entertain you. They're making films so that they can help begin the integration into that new reality, and they are planting the seed now so that it's not as weird. And I was like, dude,
Yeah, we're there.
now that's kind of true. Like, what the fuck? Like, The Matrix. I think about what was the other one? I'm fucking blanking now.
Idiocracy. too.
Idiocracy. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Idiocracy is hilarious, bro. The fact that they had everyone wearing Crocs.
We're here, baby.
We're here, bro. We're
in
fucking
it.
here.
Yeah.
But you know what else it is? It's funny because a lot of smart people always say, like, this is just where it was always going. And, like, you look at things like The Simpsons where they had, like, Trump running as president or whatever.
Yeah, or the book 1984.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's like, yeah, it just makes sense, though. You know what I mean? And it's a weird thing because I think that reflection is very important, because reflection is what makes individuals special. But I think that reflection is what makes like a country or a community or a town or something special. Like, if you're in a place, and by reflection, I don't mean like everyone's meditating or something necessarily, but I mean like if you're in a place where there's no reflection, then that means you're in a place where nobody gives a shit. And that's why most places suck, because nobody gives a shit, right?
well, that's why everybody wants to go to Europe, because they have reverence for the old stuff. The old stuff is still there.
Right.
Like reflection and reverence and like knowing where you are in history. That's
Yeah.
why I love history. History will tell you where we're going at all times.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Except we stopped sacrificing bulls before we go to war.
Right. And look how the last few wars have treated us.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Government or, whatever corporation wants to lead us in the future, right?
Whoever, Palantir. But yeah, I know what you're saying, where like there's no sometimes it gets us to a point where I feel like there's no time to reflect. So now when I do have time to reflect, it's so overwhelming that it almost paralyzes me.
Right. It's like if you've been on the what's the thing you do with the
Hamster wheel?
Yeah, no, but like
Tech?
the real thing that humans do when they're at the gym. Treadmill. See? If you've been on the treadmill for like an hour and a half and then you finally get off, your legs are dead, and you're like, what the hell? I was just doing fine there.
Right. No, it's like, you know what else it is? It's like when you do shrugs and then you do like a set of like 10 or 12 and then you put them down and you're like, and then they like stay there for a second and then they go
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it feels like, I feel like now when I try to reflect, I almost have a sort of like reflection paralysis where like I can't do anything, and I'm so overwhelmed by all of the thoughts of reflection that I just end up shutting them out and then doing the same old thing again or something.
Right. I want to look back at my past week, and then I open my phone and I was like, oh, was I supposed to go on the calendar app, or was I supposed to check Instagram again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. And it's like now I sit and think about things sometimes and I'm like,
Like, wait, what was I doing?
Yeah, literally. Like what was I doing? It's like dizzying living today.
Right. The minute you wake up, you're like, I gotta tap in. I gotta.
Yeah. So a lot of people will say that they want to, like, I feel like everything's such an extreme now where it's like everyone I know either tells me that I need to reflect on everything and like meditate for 15 hours a day, or people are just like, don't dwell on anything.
Feel. Just feel.
Feel.
Just go through everything feeling.
Just feel it.
Yeah, just bump into things left and right.
Do you think that if people... I can't imagine that Americans need to live more hedonistically.
Could you imagine?
That would be sick.
If it just keeps getting worse.
I think we used to, actually. I think we're like getting more... I think we're like kind of regressing a little.
Yeah, but you can't like just move 32 miles away and start a new life anymore. Like you're too tapped in.
You can't be a drifter.
Exactly.
You cannot be a drifter.
Have you met somebody that doesn't have social media?
Yeah, they're weird. I run away from them.
Right. They're like, yeah, I still go and get my shoe shined every Monday. I read the newspaper.
Yeah, he's like, are you watching that new Shifting Gears show with Tim Allen? And you're like, what? You go down south for the holidays.
I do.
Don't
I
you
get
think...
to reflect of how the country used to be.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
Dude, I went
do
to
you
a-
live in a part of the South where
We can be specific.
you can say where you live, like
Yeah,
you live in
yeah.
Texas. I didn't know if you want to. Yeah.
The area
Do
of
you live
Dallas,
in a part
yeah.
of Texas that is like old school Texas or like
No.
no?
I'm from a giant suburb outside of Dallas. And like
okay, so that's like not cool at all.
the development started in the 70s. Like the
okay,
yeah,
so it's
the-
like not cool.
there is no like actual. It's all people being like, yeah, I like the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I like country music. Yeah, I'm a Texan.
You're urban cowboys.
Yeah,
You're
I mean,
urban
my
Cowboys.
parents are from Jersey originally, so it's like,
Oh, what the fuck?
yeah, I'm fake Texan.
You're
I'm a citizen of the world.
You're a citizen of the world. That's why you're so cultured.
Oh yes, my parents made sure I went to the library and the museum growing up to reflect on
So the theater.
the beauties of past and to
Yes.
and to try to be one of those beauties of the past in the future.
Yes. You go to Texas for the holidays.
Yes,
And I'm very sorry to hear that.
It
Now,
is-
here's why.
it is what it is.
Jersey is a much more Christmas place than Texas. I feel bad for anyone who goes somewhere without snow. If it doesn't snow, it is not the holidays. If you live in Texas, if you live in Florida, if you live in San Diego, if you live in Arkansas, Arkansas gets snow. Not really. If you live in Arizona.
Who knows? The weather's constantly changing. 'Cause,
Yeah, but if you live in West Palm Beach, or you live in Beverly Hills, or you live in El Paso, or you live in Phoenix, or you live in Miami,
Santa didn't surf.
Yeah, Santa's not coming to you. He's not real. It's your parents, okay? You're an abomination, okay? Much like the abominable snowman. You are a freak. You are a loser. You want so desperately Christmas to work and to be yours. It is astonishing that you drive a car that does not have four-wheel drive, and yet you think, I mean, you have the nerve to say happy holidays. If it doesn't snow, I don't go.
As someone who has to go back there from time to time, I will not disrespectfully speak about the South like he will.
Oh no, I love Texas. I love it. It's just that if you think that you're a good Christian living there, you're wrong.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Those crosses along the highway, abomination.
Yes, everyone knows that good Catholics and Christians live in tenement buildings in the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
And they have shame.
But don't you agree? I feel that without snow, there's no Christmas feeling. There's no like.
See, I'm a little different. I did grow up there, so that's normal for me.
It's
I
normal for you.
I also am allergic to evergreen and pine trees. So I had the first 2 years of my life, I had like real trees, and I would get deathly ill. My parents thought I was allergic to Jesus for the first 2 years of my life.
Oh my God.
And then
Was she like, nothing, my boy? I don't know why I made her Italian.
Not my boy. And I'm like,
Not that my boy, please.
Just
I'm making
imagine-
him a gay. I'm making him a not the
why
Lucifer.
is my baby so red? He cough every year. Yeah, that was so, reflecting back, I didn't grow up with all of the regular Christmas traditions. And I think trying to be open and being, progressive and like starting new traditions based on where you are is part of our evolution,
Sure.
Because we're holding on to fucking Christmas trees. Guess what? That's pagan. All
Yeah.
right? That's pagan.
Can we say that, dude? Most of the religions are bizarre, like ritualistic things that we like took, like they weren't,
Amalgamations.
like, yeah, like honestly, all of the religion that we have today are they're just mutts. Like they're just like
No
they're
pure breed.
gross
No pure
mutts.
breed.
Okay, none of these religions were picked out of some sort of mill. Okay, they were mutts. Okay, mutts.
We need some more pug holidays.
But here's the thing: is that the point? Is the point of it being a mutt the result of an ultimate type of reflection, taking in all of these different practices and beliefs and
I'm trying to get us all to come
spiritualities and
together.
trying to make something that can just work? You know what I mean? I mean, I'd argue Christianity did a lot for science, right? And it's like that was everybody coming
Islam
together.
did a lot for science too.
Islam did a lot for science. Yeah, it did a lot for,
Buddhism did a lot for science.
Did a lot for Call of Duty too. I mean, what can I say? Did a lot for Activision Blizzard. You fucking cashed in on that one, didn't you?
Hey, sponsor the Hotdog Hour.
Yeah, sponsor the Hotdog Hour. Isn't it crazy we don't have any sponsors?
Reflecting back, what do you feel like your ideal sponsor would be for this past year?
What would be my ideal sponsor? My ideal sponsor would be probably a methadone clinic. My ideal sponsor would be a clinic that sponsors people getting off of heroin and other narcotics. That's what it would be. It would be the only thing that those people could listen to and say, well, it's not exactly like getting high, but it's the same type of chaos.
That's how my brain works on drugs.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
They go, wow, I saw this guy in a vision. I think I had a vision under the bridge, and I saw this guy, and he was saying something to me. I can't quite make it out, but now, every Wednesday, I hear him. And it used to, every Wednesday. And it's on YouTube, so they can hear it every day. Every day, they can hear my voice.
That would be cool to, like, reflect back on the year and, like, choose a brand that represents you. Or, like, how they have Spotify Rap, and at the end of the year, it tells you what you, like, listen to, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I wish my phone would tell me, like, my 10 most embarrassing text of the past year.
That would be funny.
Barack Obama had his, like, playlist at the end of the year, right?
Yeah, Barack Obama always shared a playlist. He's probably lying.
Yeah, he was like, intern, curate this for me.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit either.
I was
They're all idiots.
I was on TikTok the other day, and some guy was reviewing his top 10 albums of the last year, and I hadn't heard of any of them. And
no.
I'm just like, all right, I'll go check them out.
Well, it's also it's over for us.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Celebrity doesn't matter anymore, okay?
No.
Because of the lack of reflection. That's the thing. See, here's the thing. Everyone is either reflecting too much or not reflecting at all. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, celebrity was secretive and mysterious. So there was a lot of reflection that you did on your own. The artist was art themselves because there was a lot of reflection that you did because you didn't know them.
Right.
And you just kind of took what you could from films and from projects they did, and then you take it in and reflect, and then you'd say, I like this person, I don't like this person, and then you would kind of move on. And then you almost didn't think of Daniel Day-Lewis. You don't think of as a person. He's not a person. He's all these, like, you know what I mean?
I don't even.
I've abandoned my boy. I mean, he's.
I'd probably be weirded out if I found out what he had for breakfast. I'd be like, wait, that's not what he.
Like,
that's not what he
you
does.
do. You're supposed to like shoot a gangster or so. I don't know. You're supposed to like ride a dragon or something. And it's like now all these celebrities are just available. So I was saying this because at work I have someone. My producer at work is a Gen Z kid.
Okay.
And he And like I said, we're not that much older, but he's 5 years younger than us or than me. And so it's like, you know, that's different. That's different.
So he has a Snapchat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like he
Yeah.
uses Snapchat. And I literally asked him, I was like, you're texting on Snapchat? And he was like, what do you use to text? Like the Messenger? I'm like, yeah.
On Instagram and Facebook.
I'm like,
Okay,
what the
boomer.
fuck? So anyway, I was talking to him about celebrities and stuff, and he was like, yeah, like, do you know David? Because, like, the whole thing with David happened. He was like, yeah, like, you know David? Like, yeah.
Like-
Dude, David.
David Duchovny?
No, bro, David. Bro, David.
From the Bible?
David! He doesn't know David. They're coming to get you now.
Who, you're going to tell me.
Shut up!
Tell me who David is.
Anyway,
I want to be hip.
David was the guy that killed the girl, and she was found in the frunk of his Tesla. A decomposing body was found in the frunk of a Tesla. Exactly. We don't even know. It doesn't matter. Pick that up, by the way. Where'd it go?
Into the Labubu?
Yeah, where is it?
Sorry.
Oh, not if you have to really get up. I just thought it was like right there.
I can go this.
Okay, you can do that. That's
can-
fine.
Labubu.
Anyway, yeah, it just feels like celebrities, they tell you everything now. So there's no reflection, there's no mystery, there's no sexiness to it. Like I almost feel like I don't know any celebrities nowadays because I don't care anymore.
Right.
Like it's not like when all you had from Leonardo DiCaprio was the movie, was Titanic.
You'd have
Right?
you'd have a corner in your room with all of the pictures from the magazine.
Right, that exists
person.
of him possibly. Right.
Now it's like if you Google, Leonardo DiCaprio pictures, you have 3,000 pictures of him.
Or even worse now, celebrities are fucking like, hey guys, what's up? I'm like, dude,
Gross.
what the fuck is this? You have bags under your eye? You're not supposed to look like a normal person. You're a celebrity.
Where's your makeup? Hair and makeup right now.
Line! But yeah, so I think that is what happened, and he honestly agreed with me too, because he said that he was like nobody really like knows every celebrity, like everyone just has their like little like micro niche like celebrity that they like, and I'm like, that's very interesting.
And they're all content producers now. I know that's like a dirty word and it sucks that I used to be an artiste. No, you're a content producer. Oh, I used to be an actor. It's like I've actually created an hour and a half of content for you all to watch in a theater. So
I hate content. Content is just corporate moving into art.
let's commodify it. Go back on your Instagram, see how many posts you did in 2025.
Which, by the way, talk about zero reflection. It's reflective in terms of any company will take feedback,
Right.
but they're not reflecting on that feedback. They're just going, we moved the button from here to here. People don't like it, so we're going to move it back. Like when everything becomes data and everything becomes corporate and everything becomes content, when art becomes content and fans become viewers or followers,
Or critics.
like that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so it's like when art becomes content, or when fans become viewers and followers, or what did you say? When critics?
They're all, everybody can be a critic now.
Yeah. When this stuff turns into this corporate, sanitized, gross word, it's like the George Carlin joke when he jokes about shell-shocked, PTSD, and it gets more sanitized because we're just removing the humanity from it more and more. And that is how fucking AI slop is going to come in. And slop is the complete opposite of fucking reflection in every way.
AI, my brother in Christ. We gotta get ahead of this.
What the fuck are we going to do, man? Because no one cares. And I've been to San Francisco. No one is reflective in San Francisco. If you live in San Francisco, you are not deep. Listen to me. If you live in San Francisco, you are not deep. You are not smart. You are not innovative. You are not ingenious. You are annoying. You're disgusting. You're bastardizing what it means to be a human. And take off the fucking everything's a thing. So actually this records. And so hold on. I have this pod in and I'm actually recording with my... Stop! Go ahead.
They're just more heroin adjacent.
Yeah, they're more heroin adjacent. Maybe that's why they have no humanity.
That used to be the like measurement of cool, of how like close you were to heroin. You know, you'd go to a jazz club because like the artist did heroin.
Heroin adjacent.
Yes, heroin adjacent used to be your like measurement of cool. Now it's like, how many likes did I get?
And heroin adjacent is the perfect amount of safety because you're not doing heroin, but you're like,
I'm where it's around.
yeah, I'm around it. Right? So really what you're doing is you're absolving any sort of responsibility and needed reflection.
Because you know what the opposite of reflection is?
What?
Heroin.
You know what the opposite is of taking a moment to sit down and think about how you feel? Oxycontin and Halo.
I gotta feel something for once. I gotta take my oxy. I
How
gotta
am I
play
supposed to
Halo.
forge without my oxy? But anyway, I think that the corporate stuff, it feels like everything's becoming corporate, and so everything's becoming not reflective and sanitized and just and here's my fucking curated.
If I see another,
Is this curated? Is this event curated? I'm only doing this experience if it's curated. Well, here's an experience. You can go to Tanner's Gun Shop in Pennsylvania. No, I'm kidding.
and they have the best curated selection of automatic rifles, hand pistols, and create the best gun content you can.
That's right, folks. One small fee to meet God.
Oh yeah, baby. Heroin and guns.
Heroin and guns. That's where I'm from, Pennsylvania. Heroin and guns.
That's year 2 of Trump's presidency. Heroin and guns.
So listen, what do you think of the corporate takeover of America and the world? Do you think that it's going to end up being good, or do you think that, like, sometimes I think of like how I think about New York, and it's like people are like, oh, like New York isn't what it used to be. And it's like, okay, well, it used to be a horrible place where like you would get slashed. So it's like maybe it did lose some humanity, but like, is that bad? Where I think about humans and I'm like, we're terrible people. So I'm like, is it bad? Like, I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
maybe we should all go corporate. Like, you know what I mean?
No, here's my thing with corporations. They need to make it like the best option. You optimize my shit. Okay, you know my credit card number, you know everything. Just make it easier for it to like, I want it streamlined. I don't need 8 options of different streaming services just so that I'm paying the same amount as cable. Just optimize it, make it better. I want to go to one source for my content slop.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for 3 different content slop factories. I need one. If we're going to be producing shit, we need one shit.
Yeah.
I don't need
We're gonna be
options and
producing
shit.
We don't need specialized shit.
Right. I don't need niche shit. I just need shit. Stop selling me niche shit. Sell me one thing of shit.
One shit, guys. All we want is one shit. Can we just have one shit, please?
Shit.com, sponsor the hot dog hour.
Shit.com. Shit.com. We're looking for a sponsor. Please, shit.com. Please, shit.com. Please.
I'm afraid to Google that after this.
It's gotta exist.
That's why I go to the library. For all my naughty Googling, you know?
You go to your library for your reflecting.
Exactly. You want to see the bare bones of humanity? It's children trying to do some like after school homework while a homeless man is masturbating, and you're Googling shit.com.
And you're Googling shit.com.
You heard that, Zoran? Support the libraries. I want to do my naughty Googling.
Come on, Zoran. So what is like what is the happy medium between? I feel like every time I'm reflective, I am unproductive about it. So do you think that there's a healthier way to be reflective? I think that a lot of people are afraid to be reflective because they're not healthy about being reflective. I feel like whenever I'm reflective, it ends up being like, oh, you're fucking stupid, or like, you let this happen.
No, you got to keep
you know
it,
what I mean?
You got to
Like,
keep it positive.
Yeah.
You have to do positive accounting for the past year. Because like if I just thought about all the bad things I did this past year, I would be like, wow, I'm not good.
I'm a bad guy.
But then you got to balance it out. You got to do
Interesting.
positive accounting of the year.
Yeah.
And then writing out new things. But it's like they say like man plans and God laughs.
Right.
So it's like one weird thing I like to ask people, because I've had a bunch of jobs and like, you know, you're in that weird getting to know people
Of course.
and all that. I'm like, yeah, what's your 5-year plan? And they're like, 5-year plan. And then I'm like, yeah, what's your 5-year plan starting this year? Because if you think about it, you could be on year 3 of your 5-year plan that you started 3 years ago. You could be on year 2. If we go back 5 years, this is the end of a 5-year plan for 2020 of like COVID. So like, where did you want to be 5 years out? It was like, oh, I wanted to not wear a mask.
Not be here. No.
I'm not wearing a mask anymore. So you're doing good, you know, for that
Right.
5-year plan. And then it's like, I moved here in 2021. It's now 2024. So I'm in the 4th year of a 5-year plan of moving to New York. So it's like, you know, you're like, so like even trying to be like, oh, I got a 5-year plan. It's like, why are you making a plan longer than a presidential term? Right?
Right. Wait, that's fucking hilarious. That is true. Like, like you're guaranteed change.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you didn't plan on like missing half of the year of work. This past year, my job went bankrupt and gave me a 2-day warning. So I wasn't planning on that. I was planning on putting on more comedy shows there and having an easy job at a cush place, you know, that gave me free coffee all the time.
Yeah.
I'm missing my free coffee.
And now he's destitute on the hot dog hour, folks.
I'm sipping coffee grounds and hot dog water because
Yeah.
I don't get my free coffee every day from my day job. Okay.
So what do you think, like, I always feel like I need to try to be more positive, like you're saying. So it's like, I'll try to be like, and you're right. And you really can, it's kind of like a fun exercise to like challenge yourself to be like, maybe instead of, like you said, like anything's got either a silver lining or something you learned. Like
Right.
maybe you could say, hey, you know what? I need to learn from this. And that's how it'll be positive. But it is interesting how I think that a lot of people don't like the end of the year and they don't like December because it lets you, you're forced to feel that way, especially during that time between
Christmas and New Year's.
and New Year's.
It's like, yo,
what the fuck is that?
it's because it's death of the year. And like nobody ever wants to confront death, you know? They're like looking at the end of the year like, oh, well, let's look back at the life of this year. Was it a good life or was it a shitty life? Do I want to throw a good funeral for it? Do I want a Viking funeral? Do I want to set fire all of the terrible things that happened to me and rush it off into the Hudson River?
Wow.
You know, or do I want to fucking pop bottles and celebrate this past year? I'm a millionaire because I ate 17 hot dogs on the hot dog hour. And what even is a millionaire anymore? You know, there's about to be a trillionaire. What are we doing?
Yeah, I think that week between Christmas and New Year's is to decide what the New Year's party is going to be.
Yeah, is it a Viking funeral or are we having a freak
outside?
off? We're having a Diddy or Diddy sponsor the hot dog hour.
Diddy. Oh, no. I say every show. No, Pete Diddy, friend of the show. Chief investor, Bad Boy Industries. Our chief investors are Bad Boy Records and Turning Point USA. So just.
Oh, wow. Not a sauerkraut company, not a relish. It's a metaphorical hot dog
Hugo
hour,
Boss.
Monty. Come on. It has nothing to do with hot dogs. He didn't ask me on this because he knows I love hot dogs.
Yeah, we should have had hot dogs.
Encased meat.
We should have had encased meat. We really should have had encased meat. I'm sorry.
What kind of sausage would you think your year was? Do you want me to go first?
No.
Okay.
It is a sausage. It's a regular sausage, pepper, onion. But it's layered.
Sausage and peppers is like my favorite dish.
It's so fucking good.
It's
Well,
amazing.
yeah, I mean, we're guineas.
Guineas.com sponsor the hot dog.
Guineas.com/shit.
My year, chorizo.
Chorizo. Okay, why?
Because I don't actually like it. It was way too oily. It's giving me heartburn, and I gotta go to healthy alternatives. Like 2026, gotta have some more vegetables in there. Okay, gotta.
2026. I'm going for like a veggie wrap.
Yeah, no more white bread. I'm done. I'm getting my life together. 2026.
Yeah.
Are you?
And that's kind of what the reflection is. Well, yeah, I mean, listen, you're asking me now at the end of the year, so of course I'm getting my life together in
Yeah.
2026. Wait a minute. No.
No.
My New Year's resolution this year, drink more.
Heroin. I need to dabble.
I need a little dab of the heroin real bad.
You know what's something I started this year?
What?
That's going to sound backwards.
What?
I wanted to floss more
Okay.
and like brush my teeth and do mouthwash twice a day. So I started doing Zens so that I knew I had to take care of my gums better. Because you can't not floss and take Zens. And I sound like an old man. So I started taking Zens this year.
Yeah, you know,
I
it's
need a
funny.
little
I
pep
did
in
the
my
same
step.
thing. I did the same thing. I started doing heroin this year so I would start running. Because I got to balance out what I'm doing. That's stress to the heart. So
No, I always wanted tattoos right here. So
Yeah.
that's why I started doing heroin.
So I just got a lot of going on there.
You gotta reverse engineer your improvement.
Yeah, reverse engineer your improvement. And that's really what it's about, guys. Listen, reflection is about making yourself feel some type of way to propel you forward. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, or just going into a spiral and reflecting about all the negative things in your life and being the most negative person you can be.
Yeah, be really negative around others, bring everyone else down.
Be a menace to the people in your life.
Yeah, that is definitely how it's done and how you get started with, basically, if you can't beat them, join them, guys. Listen, life only gets worse. So
make it sellable content.
make it sellable content. Is that about what you gather? Is that your reflection from this whole episode? I'd say that's about my reflection.
Yeah, ghosts are racists.
Ghosts are racists.
You gotta sell out.
You got to sell out.
Never meditate.
Never meditate.
And reverse engineer your success.
And reverse engineer your success. Folks,
We just solved your 2026.
we just solved your 2026. Guys, I want you to watch this episode January 1st, the first of every month, and I want you to definitely watch it on New Year's Eve next year and see how much you didn't do. You fucking...
And I want you to watch it on
losers.
January 6th.
Especially on January 6th when we're all together and we are creating a lot of energy and rallying at the White House.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Where can they find you?
Montelligence, because I started my internet life when you were a millennial and you tried to have a cool, namesake. Not just Monte Marshall comedy.
Well, thank God you don't. Hey, dude, my name's Fewy.
Exactly. We're of the same.
Yeah, we're of the same.
We're like, we're
everyone
ironically.
always does that. Everyone's always like, why isn't your name? I'm like, because that's gay, dude. Shut
Yeah,
up.
what am I, a corporation?
All right, well, tell them where to find you. You said Montelligence. Anything else? They can find you at New York Comedy Club.
You can come find me on the bus, on the free bus. Welcome
Free bus.
to Mom Donna Stan, #1 proponent of freeness. We're out here getting free in 2026. Free hot dogs for the children. Wait, maybe not the children. Free hot dogs for all. You know?
Or free hot dogs for all and to all a good night.
Amen, brother.
Guys, listen, it's still not too late to be a good person. So if you've been a shithead, there's still time to, there's still time to make it up to Santa. You may not get coal. You probably will get coal. If you're watching this show, not only will you not get coal, but you need to quiet down because the guards are back and they're going to take you back to your room now, okay? All right. Everyone who watches this is in an insane asylum. Guys.
Eat a hot dog. If you don't get your life together in the first couple months, there's always Chinese New Year.
Yeah, there is always Chinese New Year.
And
That
then
is
there's
true.
Rosh Hashanah.
And then there's Rosh Hashanah.
That's the New Year, right? I think.
Do I look like I read?
Yom Kippur or I know it's one of the two is the New
Do
Year.
I look like I read? I'll ask you one more time.
You read the advertisements on the subway. I know that much.
I do.
They're fascinating.
Yes, I do.
Do you have a
Folks!
problem with marijuana?
Do you have a problem with
Columbia has a study for you.
Yeah, Columbia has a study for you. Yeah, they actually do. Guys, you know where to find me, alexabooty.com. Hot Dog Hour. What can I say? That was Chef's Kiss. That was
Yeah.
a beautiful Chef's Kiss. Folks, Go to alexlabuti.com. Check out my website, stand-up dates, tickets. You can read my diary. You can watch Hot Dog Hour episodes, archive episodes, sketches, and more. And what can I say, guys? It's been a heck of a year. We're in a bit of a reflective mood tonight, and maybe next time you're feeling reflective and sentimental, you can just laugh and laugh instead. Laugh in the face of the universe and God and whatever else you believe in.
And sponsor the Hot Dog Hour.
And sponsor the fucking show. Jesus
Come
Christ.
on.
Goodbye.
What are we doing here? Let's get you sponsored. For 12 cents a day, you can sponsor the Hot Dog Hour and have your name screamed at people on the internet. Do you want to be famous? Do you want to have people share something with your name on it? Sponsor the Hot Dog Hour for 12 cents a minute.
I'm going to play that at the in the beginning, in between. I'm going to put Arms of the Angel. In between the